Time is passing too quickly. There's simply no time to lay in bed. Early risers will love the cozy cafes and traditional bakeries first thing in the morning. I'm heading back up the road to meet Max to see what he has in mind for today's dive.
Hi again, Max. I've booked another dive with you today. Where are we going?
Welcome back, Samira. Another very sunny day in Malta. Today we are planning Comino. We are going to P31, a very nice, shallow and with very great visibility wreck. Okay, we can prepare the equipment as last time, and we are ready to go.
Okay, great. Let's go.
Back on Max's boat, we head towards Camino's west coast. We reach the special marker buoy which indicates the position of this wreck. Max goes through his dive briefing. In just 18 meters deep, we reach P31 in a couple of minutes.
The P31 was scuttled as a diving attraction in 2009 south of Comino.
I'm having a wonderful time exploring every corner of this wreck, going in and out through open hatchways, making this dive super easy and fun.
Probably it is the most dived wreck in the island because it is only in 19 meters of water.
I can easily see why it's the most dived wreck around the Maltese islands, as it is easily reached by boats departing from Malta and from Gozo.
In the summer season, there is a marker buoy at the surface. Usually we tide the boat. You can see the wreck even from the surface, so it's very, very easy to go down.
Sitting in shallow water makes this wreck accessible to most level of diving qualification. But on the other hand, it is also exposed to rough weather, which over the years has had its negative impact on the wreck.
It is 52 meters long, very, very easy even to penetrate, and for all kinds of level, from open water to experience. And it inspired a lot of photographers that can spend a lot of time because the average depth is around 14-16 meters.
Fish life on the wreck is also good, considering being in shallow water and exposed to a lot of noise coming from boat traffic passing through this area during the summer months.
So, as an artificial reef, you will find marine life around the wreck, and if you explore even on the sand, on the bottom, you can find ray and other very, very curious fish. It is a very good wreck, even for training, especially for the wreck experience.
Many dive centres offer the wreck of P31 as their second boat dive when diving around Camino. But I have decided to do this wreck as my main dive for the day, so that I have enough time to visit other attractions on land.
The Rotunda of Mosta, also known as the Mosta Dome, is one of Malta's most iconic landmarks.
Known for its impressively constructed dome, this magnificent church is one of the largest unsupported domes in the world. But it also has a unique local history to tell. During World War II, the Rotunda only narrowly escaped destruction. On the 9th of April 1942, right in the middle of Mass, the dome was suddenly pierced by an aerial bomb. Thankfully, the bomb that could have caused so much bloodshed and destruction failed to detonate. Till today, many interpret this event as a miracle, an act of divine intervention. Indeed, the Mosta Dome's patron saint is one of the most celebrated figures on the island. Each August, locals and tourists gather in the square around the dome for one of the island's largest feasts, the Feast of Santa Maria. At the peak of summer heat, the Assumption of the Virgin Mary to the heavens is celebrated in the midst of fireworks, live band music, and many traditional flavors. The Maltese Islands are best known for their wonderful beach life day and night. Malta's sandy beaches are in fact great places to soak in modern Maltese culture while also taking a well-deserved time out. The northwest coast of Malta sees tourists and locals spending whole days by the sea at two of the island's most popular beaches. More accessible and complete with amenities, the Blue Flag sandy beach known as Golden Bay is especially popular for family outings, summer barbecues and romantic sunset walks. A steep staircase may make the neighbouring bay of Ain Tufiha a slightly more daunting prospect, but anyone who's been there will tell you that it is worth it. Ain Tufiha Bay is one of Malta's most beautiful beaches, with red sand, lovely countryside views, clay slopes and sand dunes, all of which make it a popular choice for bathers and hikers alike. If you want to include your family, perhaps even while other members are diving on the P31, one can hop for a swim in the Blue Lagoon. The Blue Lagoon offers one of the most spectacular sights around the Maltese islands, attracting hundreds of tourists every day during the busy summer months. It's without a doubt the biggest attraction that brings people to Camino during this time of year. It's a great place to spend a day to relax, swim and snorkel, and the views never tire. Be warned, however, this place gets busy in summer. The Camino Tower is perhaps the most visited site on Camino. It has also been the film set as the location of Chateau d'If, the place where the Count of Monte Cristo was held as a prisoner before his spectacular escape. I am sure there are more dive locations to be found off Camino and beyond. I'm heading back to meet Max to find out what I've missed. Today's dive at the P31 was beautiful, such a nice wreck. I've done quite a few really nice dives around Camino now, so Lantern Point, the P31 and Santa Maria.
All right.
Is there anything else that I could do around there? Any other dives?
Of course, Samira, and you can take advantage with us because we have a comfortable diving boat, as you saw. What can I suggest? Alex Cave, and even Cominotto, okay, Cominotto Reef. Now, Alex Cave is a very, very nice and relaxing dive, okay, because it's very shallow. We start from 3 meters depth, okay, inside the islet southeast of Blue Lagoon. We follow the rocks, okay. At the end, there is a pass-through. We pass the big rock. At the end, we turn right, and after 5-6 minutes, maybe 10, it depends, in about 14 meters, we enter in a big cavern.
Okay.
Around 60-70 meters, at the end of the cavern, it will be very dark, okay? So, better if you have even a spare torch. We go up 5-6 meters and we enter in a chamber with fresh air.
Okay. Wow.
We will chat a bit there, all right? We switch off the torch so you can understand the situation and the feeling that is completely different. Okay. We go down again, we go back, turn left, pass through, and we will find the boat. Pay attention when we are in 3 meters. There are a lot of boats, especially in the summertime. So don't go up. If you ever stay close to the rock, okay, but stay close to me, so will not be a problem. Is about 50-60 minutes dive because we spent a few minutes on the chamber. All right, but the environment is fantastic, and the blue out of the cave, the cavern, is very, very nice.
And Cominetto?
Cominotto is another nice dive south of Cominotto Reef, that is a rock opposite Blue Lagoon. We moor the boat in around 10-15 meters. Even there, pay attention because in summer a lot of boats cross the channel going to Comino or to Gozo, so pay attention. We have a lot of pass-through there, an old anchor, we can find scorpion fish, cardinal fish, moray, sometimes even ray. And the reef can go down up to 45-50 meters, so it is for all levels of divers, but you have to stay at your depth. You know, you are advanced with deep, so maximum is 40 meters, for example. Sometimes you can find even big fish. The visibility, as everywhere in Malta,
Perfect.
will be fantastic. Yes, at least 30 meters.
Okay, great.
All right?
Great. And I also wanted to ask, I read a little bit about the JU88.
Haha,
tell me a bit more
Juncker
about this
88.
dive?
It is something completely different, of course.
Okay.
Like Polynesian, it is a boat dive, technical dive. This wreck is a plane out of Salina Bay, Aura.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was the most versatile aircraft in the Second War. Okay, medium range bomber was. 15,000 Juncker 88 were manufactured.
Okay.
Mhm. And you can find one of those now there of Aura in a 56 meter of sandy bottom. The nice I like a lot. I think it's the best plane in Malta, under the water. I mean, you can visit because it's not destroyed as other plane here. You know, and it's not big, but it's not small. There is even a big tail, 30 meter far away from the wreck. That when you are approaching this tail, it appears like a small plane. All surrounded by fish, damselfish, etc. And as Polynesian is part of a Heritage Malta historical wreck list, and you need the same permit, the same procedure to go there. Even for the boat is the same procedure. Usually we put a shot line with the compression bar at 369 meters, and that's it. If you want to do a new experience, I will suggest you for sure.
Okay. And is it possible to dive it on nitrox, or does it have to be mixed gas?
Okay, so now I understand that we will dive there after your technical course.
Okay.
No, you can dive not with nitrox. Someone goes with air, but I don't suggest it. Okay, minimum is the normoxic certification.
Okay.
It means a little bit of helium instead of nitrogen to avoid the narcosis. So we want to be safe. So if you do with trimix, is better for sure. Yes. So I will register you for the next course.
And I also wanted to ask, I noticed obviously you are Italian. Is there mostly Italian clients that I would be diving with if I dive with you again, or are there a lot of different people I could meet?
Hey, good question. Yes, I'm from the Switzerland border part of Italy, so very, very north. 40-45% of my clients are still from UK, now 15% from Italy, but now they are, increasing. The Italian divers, they have 8,000 kilometers of coast around Italy. They have a very nice dive there, and usually when they go on holiday, they go to the Red Sea, Maldives, Philippines. They don't know Malta, okay? But in the last 5-6 years, I attended, of course, the dive show in Italy.
Yeah.
And now they are coming, not only to our center, even other dive center in Malta, of course. They appreciate Malta for the hospitality, for the history, and for the sea, of course. Yes, yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to have more Italian.
Okay.
It's
Well, I speak
obviously.
no Italian, so as long as there's a mix of people, for me that's great.
Okay, very good.
Okay, well, thank you very much. I'll have to book some more of the dives, definitely the Comino ones, and I'll have to see about technical diving to start seeing the more interesting wrecks.
We go to Comino at least 2-3 times a week, so no problem for that.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Max.
Thanks to you.
Thank you.
I just love the new sights, sounds, and flavors I've discovered today. And all I want to do is soak in a little more of the atmosphere before getting ready for more gorgeous island life. Though I might be in the mood for a different kind of sightseeing tour tomorrow. My biggest adrenaline experience planned for tomorrow is to come face to face with the massive 300 kilo gentle giants.